tomorrow is the first day of spring. Am I right about that?
At 4:01 a.m.
We're looking forward to spring, but apparently it's going to be cold tomorrow, Dave.
Because why do we do seasons like
Very
they should
fitting.
be here in Alabama?
Yes.
Never happens. Winter never, it's always hot on winter and cold on spring. You know, it's just crazy here. But the reason why we're going to be colder is thanks to a cold front coming on in, and this front is moving into Alabama as we speak. Right now, not yet here in Birmingham. That'll happen in a few hours. Right now from our BJCC camera here, we're looking at some high clouds, 71 degrees, still breezy, south wind around 17, the dew point 48. There's a lot of dry air here, but we are tracking a skinny line of some showers and a few rumbles of thunder from Double Springs, Fayette back toward Carrollton. Temperatures there in the 70s and upper 60s and 70s for just about everybody else. Looking right now here, the lines moved through Hamilton already, so you're behind it here, going over toward Natural Bridge now. Haleyville area getting in on some of this, moving toward Double Springs, back over toward the Nauvoo area, Carbon Hill, and also back down toward the Fayette area. Now, you'll see here again, there's not a lot to this line, but we'll put a little storm track on it and give you an idea of what we're looking at. There could be some gusty winds with this as it moves forward at roughly about 30 miles per hour here. So with that in mind, we'll talk about where it's going to be here over toward Dogtown right now. Kansas there at 1028, over toward Slick Lizard area around 1028, Double Springs around 1031, Carbon Hill 1033, over toward Black Pond around 1035, Barnett Chapel there around 1040, Falls City 1046, and Seadrum there around 1049. So moving across there, we're talking Winston County, parts of Walker County and Fayette County getting in on some of this line right now, and it'll continue on that track there as it moves its way further off there to the east. Farther to the south, moving into Fayette right now, Gouin getting in some heavy downpours up to the north here, Belking, some heavy rain back toward Millport, and then some showers here back across part there of Reform area and back into Gordo, where we've had, of course, the tornado cleanup there. And again, toward Aliceville, maybe a little bit of a downpour coming in here. It looks like this one's not going to be too significant, but could produce some of those gustier winds here as it moves off to the east around 30, over towards, say, McMullen there around 1023, Aliceville around 1026 for you. That little line or some rain and gusty winds will come in. Beasley around 1035, Pleasant Grove there around 1048 there, and that's Pleasant Grove in Pickens County, over toward Pioneer around 1056. So we'll see that continue its track here farther off into parts there of eventually Tuscaloosa County. Again, gusty winds 40, maybe as much as 60 miles per hour with some of these storms here as they move on into Birmingham. It's going to be a little while till it gets here as the line moves through. Not going to produce too much of a punch, but enough gusty winds to maybe knock down a tree. The more aggressive part of it's up here heading toward Columbus, Ohio, and back over toward Toledo and back toward Indianapolis. And then these clouds behind it, they're going to move in for tomorrow and help to bring us some rain as well, too. So we still have that level 1 risk here for maybe some gusty winds and also some hail with some of these storms. So be prepared for that. Tonight, as you go to bed, may hear some rumbles of thunder out there. You'll see the showers coming on in 11 o'clock tonight, just off to the west of Birmingham. About midnight, they come in here back over toward Gadsden, headed toward Brent, and will continue tracking there toward Anniston around 2 o'clock in the morning. Nothing severe over the eastern part of the state. Briefly cleared tomorrow morning in the 40s, and then the wraparound clouds and some showers as we head throughout the day here. Thursday will struggle to get to 50 degrees here. Some of you won't even get out of the 40s. But then we're looking at some much colder weather for Friday with some frost, and Sunday and Monday comes our next area of rain and storms that could bring us some gusty winds. But take a look at Friday morning. We're talking upper 20s and lower 30s across the area. So we do have, again, a freeze watch in effect for everyone. So be sure to protect all of those plants out there. And then for Sunday, if you're watching these storms to the west, could bring us some strong ones on Sunday night. So looking at your forecast for spring tomorrow, high of only 50 when we should be in the mid upper 60s, 33 on Friday morning. Warming up this weekend, but there's that rain again Sunday into